Hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hello, all of you. Look at all these wonderful people already on. Hello, Melissa. Hi, Dana. Hi, Maria. Hi, Becky. Oh, so wonderful to see you. Already waiting. You having a good Friday? I am so thankful it's Friday. It has been a week. Have you? What kind of week have you had? Are you ready for some beading? I am so ready for some beading. I am ready to spill the beads with Joyce Trowbridge for Soft Flex Company. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. Oh, see, it's great. It's great to see so many people already waiting. It's wonderful. Hi, Norma. Welcome. See, and I love it when you pop where you're from. It's so neat to see our wonderful bead family from all over the place. It's so fantastic. I hope you are having good weather wherever you are. We've had some kind of ups and down, crazy, you know, a little more rain for California but kind of not. I mean, we get these storms every once in a while. This is the first time I ever had to drive to the office, the Sonoma office, when there was flooding, and I did not know how to get there. So it took me a while. So that was new. Hey, Kristen. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome. So it was it's been a week. It's been fun, but I am so ready to get these wonderful beads out and play and make some Valentines inspired, hearts, love inspired, not just for Valentine's. I think love is year round, don't you? It should be year round. We have love for our friends, our family, our romantic loves too. Sometimes, you got all sorts of loves. Our coworkers, I love my coworkers. I have the best coworkers. Thomas is on here. I see Kristen just jumped on there. Hopefully we get to see Sarah jump on every once in a while, and Scott, and then everyone at the Soft Flex headquarters in Sonoma. Marie. Well, I'm sorry, I'm reading this and I got totally in my head. I don't know who I'm talking about, right? Let's go with, there is Terry, and there's Shelly, and there's Angela, and Adriana, and Monse, and Rosa, and then we got Janice part-time, and then we got Thomas is in the background, Damien's in the background. We have so many wonderful people. I love it. So much love. And I love it. If you don't love where you work, sometimes you just have to work where you have to work. I am so fortunate to be part of Soft Flex, right? So fortunate and so happy. So, of course, I'm going to shout out my love to them. Yes, we are a real family. I love it so much, too. Hi, Lori. Hi, Roberta. I'm going to be using the Lovebug Bead mix that we just added to be able to get on Wednesday. Those are all the beads right there. There's so many fun things. I believe Kristen did something with these little hearts and these little sparkly pink beads. I think some of the spacers and the tassels were put in something with Sarah, with those new hearts that we have up that are part of the Lovebug kit, but also part of there are some to sell if you didn't get your Lovebug kit. Oh, look at all these wonderful. And I also grabbed a strand of the pink AB 10 millimeter check that I think I'm going to add because it's a little bit more purple than pink, and you know, that's what I really love. And that new item from Wednesday, that Lampwork Gold Heart, I think I really need to add that in there, right? Yes, Becky. I think I want to work with that today. And then I have some leftover spacers from the Love Notes, and I have some crystals on the side too. I actually separated my little spacers out so that I could see what I had a little bit better. Sometimes I like them randomly mixed, and sometimes I like them separated so I could see what I'm doing. And I noticed how fun that bright pink looked with the bright pink and even the soft pink in this little mini bead mix. So this heart is beautiful. It is fantastic, isn't it? And we have a great little sale going on. Oh, and then I did, hold on. I also grabbed these little tiny, they're super sweet, tiny little bitty, itty, bitty, bitty. Come on, focus on something that's, focus on the itty bitties. These are sterling silver with the crystal that shall not be named in olivine. Little charms that would just dangle so cute on a pair of earrings. So I grabbed that too. And even though it's green, I think green and pink look good. Or I could do crystal. I could do these white. I mean, and I can mix. I don't mind mixing. Even though I have gold beads there, I think I might just do something with gold and silver. Why not? All right. Okay, let's get. Oh, you know, you probably could see it better if I just got myself out of the frame, right? Let's get just the mat so you could see that better. Do I know how to do that? I do know how to do that. Woohoo! Technology, yay! Yes, yes, yes. We have. Oh, that's that FOMO coupon. I so miss going to Tucson. I have not been able to go since, I think what last time I went was 2019. And it's such a bummer. So watching all our friends having so much fun in Tucson, finding the most amazing finds, I'm just like, So there are tons of amazing stuff on our website. So using that promo code, I'm going to get myself a fix. I'm going to get a gemstone fix just by doing that. And you know what? There's other stuff on there, just like in Tucson. There's other stuff. There's not just gemstones in Tucson. That's just like a major part, right? So that we got some great check and everything, right? Oh my gosh. Yes. You know, like it's so amazing to be able to be in Tucson for that long. Oh, a month. You are lucky, Kristen. You're close enough that you can pop over. Me, it would take a day and a half of driving. Well, it doesn't take that long, but like it does because I'm not going to drive straight, or a plane ticket, and I don't have either of that right now. Oh, did you? I can't wait to see what you find. I remember seeing stuff from you, Julie, last year that you got, and I was just so envious of it too. All right, let's get something started. Okay, since I am kind of in a wire phase because I did my wire frame last week, I kind of am thinking I want to do some wire hearts. I love making wire hearts. Let's move these things out of the way. Let's see what I could do. You know what? Let's get some of this. Much better. All right, I'm going to use some 18 gauge again because I have it. I might actually use some 20 gauge. I'm not sure. Oh, I gotta not get caught up in all of the to all the comments about Tucson. Yes, Stephanie, I understand that one too. Oh, but I hope you're doing much better now. All right, I'm going to use 18 and I'll probably use the 24 again. I don't see my 26. I was thinking about doing my 26, but I'm going to use my 18. I have some 20 here too, so I might play with the 20 later. I'm just cutting off of a random piece, and I want to do some little heart findings, and then later string things. I kind of want to mix the craft wire and the Soft Flex, and I think I'm going to use my Garnet because I have that here, and I think it would look pretty even with the pinkish colors if I choose to go pink. But I'm going to start out with making some little heart links. And I am going to just cut some random pieces. Usually I work off of a piece and for a lot of designs, but the way I make these hearts that I've been doing for ages, I just kind of like randomly, I either pre-cut them or randomly cut them. If I want a certain size, like if I'm making earrings, I'd make pieces that are the same length so that they'd be close to the same thing. But if I'm making little components for a necklace, which is what I'm thinking, or a bracelet, I can't decide if it's going to be a bracelet or a necklace. I think a necklace. I am going to just do them random because I want them to be different sizes. All right, so not quite in the center. I am going to hold on to it with my round nose pliers and just twist the two ends across from each other and make a loop at the bottom. That's going to be the bottom of my heart. And then I'm going to rub with my round nose pliers and grab this tip. And there's similar ones out, different ways to do this, so don't be afraid to like experiment. I'm just going to start out with a loop. I use my chain nose pliers to grip it a little bit and softly. So if I hold the loop there and hold way over here, I can softly bend this down so that I'm not making hard bends and it's getting... Now, I didn't do it in the middle because I like to make my hearts uneven. I don't know why. And when I draw them, I want them to be even. When I do other things, I want them to be even. For some reason, when I make these hearts, I want them to be uneven. So now that's why this side is a little bit shorter. And now I'm going to take this side and curl in. Ooh. Wonderful. Am I working with half hard wire? That's a great question. So the Soft Flex wire is a craft wire, is a copper base with a silver plating and then the gold coloring in this particular case. And they are really kind of, it's not quite half hard, but it's not dead soft because I want to say that there's several things that hardens wire, and they start out with it being dead soft, but then you got to remember that they spool it up onto spools, so that will harden it a little bit. That's why it's not quite half hard, because it hasn't been tempered to get it to half hard. So it's kind of like, to me, it's in between. It's not quite, and then also the coatings and stuff. So like, it starts out that way, and it is considered, I believe, I don't think dead soft, but soft, if I'm not mistaken. And since I'm using craft wire, it's really hard to get like a true dead soft craft wire. You can get solid copper that way, like the bare copper would be that way. And the non-tarnished, because copper is all on its own without the plating. So the plating adds a hardness. So this is not going to be as soft as the copper because it has the silver plating on it. But it's still tempered as soft, if that makes sense. It's just going to be a different softness. Exactly, Becky. Exactly. Thank you. Look at all these wonderful people putting in their stuff. It is, but so it's soft enough to shape, but then as you're working it, it work hardens and it holds its shape better, especially with the thicker gauges. And if you want to work harden it more, you can use an anvil and a hammer and hammer it a little bit. That always helps. I love it. Look at all these wonderful people answering. We have the best family of beaders out there, don't we? All right, so I got my little heart. Now to hold them in place, I still don't trust it to hold in place, so I'm going to use some wire. This is where it's really fun to play with other color wire, and I think I am going to actually take my silver 24 gauge wire and wrap my silver, and I'm kind of, oops, playing around with that to be a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to wrap around these two. I'm going to start though. Yeah, I'm going to start there. I'm going to wrap these two together. Oh, yes, the little whacker blocks are fabulous. I like those because they are nylon on both sides. And so if you don't want to actually flatten any of the metal, but you want to harden it, it will like make everything line up in the same plane so that it lays nicely, but it won't actually flatten the wire. And those racket blocks are fabulous. And then I'm just wrapping around. Oh, same. The wire wrapping is what taught me to get out of my perfectionist feeling. Because you can make wire more precise and be very, very diligent and even and all measure like crazy, but it takes some time and practice and for some of us, and so I got frustrated and I didn't like that, so I learned to enjoy the organic look. So that is as far as I'm going to go with the wire. I just want to give it a little bit of texture there. It's fun because you can add some little beads, like you can add your little seed beads on there to add some color. Do we still have some of that magenta wire? That would be really pretty on these. And then I'm taking my little end here and I'm just wrapping it around a few times, just around the little loop here. Get that close. It was a close. That's what I thought. I thought we had it on a closeout. And I was like, oh, okay. I missed out on the magenta. That's okay. That's okay. It was a great color of the year. And so I got my first little heart. I'm going to make a couple more. All right, so I did make a tiny mistake on this first one. I don't know what I was thinking. I usually like to use the curve to naturally curve this a little bit easier, and I did it opposite by accident, and what that ended up doing is making it harder for me to curve it around. And so I'm going to do it this time. Instead of holding it this way and doing it, I'm going to hold it this way, but I'm going to twist it the opposite direction so that it's downwards, so that the curve now is more in the heart shape, and that's going to make my life so much easier. Now this one's going to be a little bit larger than this, and we are going to go down. We're going to start on one side, start curling it down. This one's going to get a little bit more curly. I know. Oh my gosh. If you could shove it through the internet for me right now, that'd be amazing. I know, that's like the one thing. I'm all teleportation. I don't care. Even if it's not me, I would love to be able to just teleport. But the shipping industry would not like us if we were able to send things, right? All right, there is. Oh, Sherry, I'm going to start planning with the peach, because I think the peach, the magenta is definitely easier to work with. I get that. But peach is so lovely. You don't have to use it on its own. It goes with so many colors. There are so many variants of green that goes with peach. There's lavenders look gorgeous with peach. There are certain blues that are amazing with peach. So you pick out even some pinks that look good with peach. So it's a matter of finding some of those other beads that are your more go-to favorites, and start out with using the peach as an accent so that you get used to the color. And then you can, like, then it'll start being more inspiring. But when it's a color that you don't work with often, it is hard to get that. What do you do? Yeah, yellow is great. Oh, you just need inspiration. Yeah. It's hard. It is hard. It is hard to find. I know. Peach is wonderful in the sky. Maybe photos of a skyline somewhere on it during a sunset. Let's bend that out again. All right, this one's a little bit bigger. We're going to go boop like that. There's that one. So and then I'm going to put my thing, and I'm thinking I'm going to hang it down and then do one more down here. I know, calling it fuzz. I mean, the inspiration photos, I see why they did, because they used a little, dandelion wish as a photo, as an inspiration photo. So I get it in that sense. But yeah, that word kind of caused a lot of us to kind of go, no. All right. Now, okay, this is going a little different than I was expecting, but hey, because I grabbed these out because I also, okay. Moving on. Joyce's thoughts are going crazy. Let's get this wrapped. Let's get this wrapped. I have ideas popping through my head. I get so inspired by y'all, beading with y'all. I need to do this more often. Sherry, that's Kim. It is so much around this little one and then around the big one. But I sometimes will just do it around one side, just connecting the two at some point. But I do tend to like to mix and match my hearts. Hello, Stacy. Welcome. Good to see you on. This is a great little heart. I used to do this with colored aluminum wire in that really thick 12 gauge, and it's really fun in that too. But it is great when you have, and you can make larger pendants with it. It's a great earring component because you can always make matching ones. Again, cut them the same length so that they're going to be the same. And what I usually do for earrings, like when I'm trying to match them for something like that, I like to I don't like to make one and then try to match it. I like to make them at the same time. So I'd make the circle at the bottom, then I would go one side and on, and then on the, circle, I do the loop on the bottom on both of them. Then I do one side, and then I'll do the other side, and then I wrap. And that way it's a little bit easier to be consistent in getting them to match for earrings. They don't have to be perfect match, but oh, Heidi, you're so right. Oh, that was the color for a while, wasn't it? Oy, oy, oy. Thomas, that's so true. So true. Gotta just shave it away. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right. Now let's get this little wire cut off. And then this wire cut off. Okay, I got one, two, drop. Probably going to put one at the bottom, maybe. Exactly. They got to be really good friends. Well, and are they really good friends if they point it out? I don't know. I'd rethink. I always say that if someone points that out that they don't match, then are they really good friends? Oh, a little pinker peach. That's pretty. All right. I am kind of with Kristen. She made a comment that she loved these like sparkly bright pink beads. So I kind of want to add it. I think it would be really pretty with this gold. I also think this would be pretty with the gold. So I think this is how I'm going to connect. Oh, what? Did I forget to grab my crimps? Am I not going to be able to crimp because I forgot to grab my crimps? Oh, how wrong is that? How wrong is that? I had a bunch of crimps here, and then I moved them last week, and I forgot to bring them back to the table. If I grab, oh, give me 1 second, because I really, oh, okay, we got silver crimps. We're going to just go with silver crimps because I have silver in my thing, and the crystal is kind of silver. So, let's get these in here. I'm going to get a little bit of of my medium Garnet Soft Flex. Do you know what else I'm missing? Is my crimper. What's up with that? Who's been stealing my stuff? Can I blame someone? Nope. This is all my room. So, well, my nephew comes out here, but he doesn't touch the bead stuff. Oh, this is hilarious. Here I thought I had it all. 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 But instead of grabbing my crimper, I grabbed two of my cutters because they both have blue handles. Because I was going to do, and I don't have my crimper. Well, I guess we're not crimping after all. Going back to loops, we like loops. Sometimes that's what you got to do, right? If it's not one thing, it's another. I do need multiple tools, and I do have multiple tools because I teach with the adult ed in my area, and so I have a whole set that goes there, but I had to pull out the ones that are in here for a project and apparently did not decide to bring it back. I kind of know where one is in the other room, but I don't want to take that space. I don't want to go and take that. So we're going to just, you know what? There's more than one way to crimp. I could just flatten it. Chain nose pliers. Hello. 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 There's more than one way. Oh, Dana, you and I are in that same. That is my life. I always put it away in a perfect place. That's why half the time you see a mess, because if I don't put it away, I know where it is. So I like to spill my beads. There's more than one way to do this, and I can always go grab my crimp covers and put them over the crimps. I don't know why I got so it works. There's nothing wrong. It actually kind of adds a little bit more of a flash of that silver to go with the silver on my. I have to cut that wire down. Oh, this is looking so pretty. Oh, do I want that? I do want that in there, don't I? All right. I'm in. I'm all in. I'm all in. These two together. Voila. Voila. Dana, wonderful. We're going to be featuring you in the blog. I love it. Oh, it is. I am so ready for some spring weather. So ready to see the blooms. The bee and the ladybugs in the Lovebug kit really just reminded how much I miss it. Cannot wait. There we go. There we go. There we go. Love, love, love it. Now let's hang that off of there. Oh, no, you're not. You're not alone. All right, got another little piece. We're going to make a dangle with this. We're going to go boom. Get that glittery loveliness. And a spacer. More sun can be is very good for her. Yep. I like spring because it's not too hot. Summer's just way too hot for me. But spring is ideal. Do I want that? Do we like that? I think that's pretty. Okay, that is, there we go. The butterfly is adorable. I gotta put the butterfly in something. Did I put a tassel at the bottom, or do I save the tassel for some earrings? Because there's two of them, so you kind of feel like I should do earrings with them, but that's kind of cute. It is totally sturdy enough, Heidi. This wire is amazing. 49 strands of stainless steel with a nylon coating is super sturdy. Super. I have used, like, you know, sometimes with some of the, like the 014, this is the 019. I can kind of see on some things. The only time I ever really got picky with those is when I'm doing ID bracelets, things that, or name badge holders, because those loops get a lot more wear and tear because of the daily use. Most jewelry we're not using daily, and we're not using it as, like, you know, we don't pull on them as much. So I don't usually, I've never had a problem with my loops. I like the colored wire showing like that, so it makes me happy. Oh, that's wonderful, Melissa. I hope anyone who ends up making something like this, you know, share on our VIB group, Soft Flex VIB group. We love seeing. I love it. Brightens my day whenever I see somebody making something. That's interesting, Rose. Yeah, I don't use them very often. I used to use them a lot more. Like I said, I made a bunch of ID bracelets, like medical ID bracelets, and name badge holders for a few people that really, but those aren't as bad anymore. The components that are available are not like as sharp. It's just like those things that do it. There is a reason. It is fabulous. Okay, I'm debating. I kind of Can't decide, so I haven't put my crimp on there. Or if I need to put something at the bottom and not just a crimp. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get that crimp in and oh, let's feel sassy with the tassel. No. Do we feel sassy with 2 tassels? Do I do like 1 tassel there and then 1? Magical crimpers are fabulous, but they do take practice, so I totally understand. Let's see what this looks like before I crimp, though. Boop, 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 boop. And if I don't like it, we'll just crimp. I love these Soft Flex crimps. Sterling silver crimps are so sturdy, and they're thick walled, but they're also big enough that we can put, so if I got 3 in there, and now I'm going to put that other tassel in. What will it be? It is going to be part of a necklace. It is eventually going to be a necklace. I obviously don't have time to do the full necklace. That is going to be my assignment for the weekend so that it is ready for the blog. Don't you know it? Sometimes you could get a 4th in. I got the 4th in. Woohoo! So yeah, my sassy tassels. Let's go with the sassy tassels. Let's see if my idea works. Do we like it with the 2 tassels? That's kind of fun, isn't it? All right, I like it with the 2 tassels. We're crimping. We're crimping. We're crimping. We're calling that done. And then I don't feel bad that I have 1 tassel left. I could use it for another project someday. Yeah, for sure. And if I wanted to, I'd feed those little ends up through that thing, get the lampwork, because it would fit, but I trust these crimps. And I know that I'm crimping well, because they are the Soft Flex Sterling crimps, and Sterling is just so easy to manipulate, to fold into, to grab on. So there we go. Oh my gosh, I love it. So the rest of this is going to, so I got my 2 components, I got my pretty stuff here, and then I'm going to use these beads and string up the rest of it. I'm going to go from here. Or do I go from here? What do you think? I thought I was going to add 1 more of these, but I used tassels instead. Let's see, where's my soft? So these are, you can find this lampwork if you love it as much as I do. I'm so glad I got one in our new items. We also have I'm using the Lovebug Bead mix. I could either do it from, let's see, do I add beads from here? No, I'm going to add beads from here. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Do I need another little heart? I might need a 3rd heart, huh? I think I need another heart up here. Do 1 more connection like that to a slightly smaller heart. And then string this way with the beads. Yep. Wire from the wire heart. We're gonna, that is like yep. I'm gonna use up these little sparkle beads like no, so quick. Gotta add a butterfly in there somewhere. Maybe, oh, we're gonna add the butterfly. It's so cute. I think I'm gonna save the black beads. Yeah, we're gonna need one more over here. And then that will be one here. I know, isn't that great? That's why I love beading so much. We all get to do, we can make it our own and enjoy. Okay, that is a good, I'm going to put these in. This is going to be in there. Okay, so we're going to get just a sneak peek of what it could look like. Because, of course, we are running out of time. Sometimes I want to do like a marathon beading session. Once I get going here, I'm like, do I really have to get off? Yes, I do. I have other things I need to do today. But I think I'm going to finish this up and make some really pretty jewelry. I wonder if I need another one of these. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. Add these little sparkles. I think I'm going to add a little sparkle here. You know, doing the silver and the gold on the heart really adds, it like kind of mimics the little clear sparkles in the rondelles. Add a little butterfly here. Yep. It goes way too fast, for sure. I think, oh, plenty of time. And then it's like, no, I want to be gone. I don't want to be done. I want to bead with my friends. That's all I want to do today. Can I just bead with my friends? I have an idea that I'm going to see what it looks like. Not for this. This is how my necklace is going to go. We are going to finish that and have that up for you to see in the blog and whatnot. But I have an idea for another of these by adding these spacers around the edge. Maybe even, do I add crystal? Because why not? Why don't you add some beads on? As long as it fits that 18 gauge, we can add. I like that. That's kind of fun. Maybe not with the crystal. Back and forth on that one. Oh, you want me to work with the bee? Awesome. I will make something with the bee. Should that be next week's? We'll have some bee mine. I'll make some bee mine projects with the bee. I love it. Haha. I do miss those days. In a sense. That was a lot of fun. So that, I mean, that's kind of fun to put the beads on there. And I think that would be really, maybe I don't want them that way though. Maybe I want them mixed. Ah, wonderful. Yes, need some flowers. Ooh, I need to get some of those boho flowers we have to go with that bee. Ooh, I like that idea. Thanks for the inspiration. I mean, what a fun, you know, adding a little color when you don't have colored wire, just by adding some beads, can really just I like, oh, see, I like how they are up here when they fanned out. Oh, I should fill it up. Next time I want to put more on and fill it up. Look how cute that is with it fanned out around the curve. And then just wrap around there. I might even just take maybe I'll take some of the wire and wrap here so it just stays right there. And I don't have to fill it up. All right, I'm going to play with that too later because I'm going to do something else with that. But this, I am in love. All right, let's see. It is, I had a wonderful time. I hope you had fun seeing how I make these hearts. If you haven't already, you should go grab one of the Lovebug bead mixes. Grab a couple other things from our new items like the Lampwork Heart and these are the pink AB. There's a rose AB in the 10 millimeter and a pink AB. The pink AB is a little more on that fuchsia purple side, and then the rose AB is more on a light pink side. And those are both lovely. And I can't wait to finish this and share with you. Please enjoy. If you make something with the Lovebug kit or with the Lovebug bead mix or made some heart components, share with our Soft Flex VIB studio group. And what else? Don't forget our fun FOMO promo code to get an extra 25% off of gemstones and beads. Maria, you make lamp work. That's wonderful. My dad does too. Oh, there's two Marias. Hello. Welcome, everyone. I had such a wonderful time. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for spilling the beads with Joyce Trowbridge with Soft Flex Company Friday mornings. I love beading with you. It makes the perfect end of my week and beginning of my weekend. It's so fun to be with you. Bye.